Now, I'll be honest, Princess Charlotte is a big hit in my household, particularly with my, obviously with my little girls, and a big hit in our office here as well. Now, you posit that there is obviously a path to her potentially becoming queen, but she stands a better chance than other high-profile, slightly to the left or slightly to the right of the succession line in the past.
Exactly. So you have Prince William. He is the heir apparent. He will be the next one, all things being equal, to be the monarch. Then comes his eldest son, George, who's 10. He's the heir presumptive. Now, in the old days, Prince Louis, who's 5, would have leaped over Princess Charlotte. He would have been the next in line because he's a man. But very, very, very sensibly, the late Queen decided, and it was agreed by the Commonwealth, including your Prime Minister and New Zealand, everybody was taken into account, and everybody gleefully agreed that primogeniture running through the male line would be abandoned after centuries of centuries. So it didn't happen with Princess Anne. She was superseded by her younger brothers in the line of succession. But that no longer happens, and it shouldn't, because if you look in history, Britain and Australia, we've had some wonderful queens. I mean, Queen Victoria is one, Queen Elizabeth, who in fact, her funeral was exactly a year ago today, the 19th of September. I realise it's the 20th in Australia now, but it's still the anniversary here today, the 19th. So there's nothing wrong with queens. We've all done rather well with queens during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. Of course, the great adventurers, Drake and Raleigh and people like that went out to discover the world and conquer the world. They didn't quite get as far as Australia. That was left to Captain Cook and other intrepid sailors. But queens have always been quite good for this country and quite good for the Commonwealth. So it's a good thing. I think Princess Charlotte's a beautiful looking little girl. And what I understand, Paul, and I have this on very good authority, is that the Waleses are bringing up their children in a very, very normal way. There's strict structures, there's discipline, nobody gets away with anything. Because I don't know what you agree, you're a father much more recently than I am. My daughter's now 50 years old. But when I was a young father, if you will, children like structures, they like discipline, they like to know where they are. They don't like too loose a regime because odd things happen. They like to know where they are. And fortunately, the Waleses see it that way. They're loving parents. They're hands-on parents, but they have their standards and they keep to them.
I've got 2 girls, 5 and 8. Wish me luck for the next few years. Lovely to talk to you, Michael. All the best.
Pleasure, always.